Hey, what's up guys? It's Flakfire. Battlefield 1 will take us to a new theater of war, one untouched by AAA games. But will it leave the old premium DLC model behind? It should, and here's why. The biggest complaint I've seen from Battlefield players is that premium divides the community. And this is 100% accurate. If my buddy doesn't have the maps, he's unable to play with me. At the same point, if I want to play with him, I'm not playing the maps I paid for, and this reduces their value. And yeah, you could say, well, he should buy the maps, but maybe he's got other financial priorities or opinions. That's not my point here. Regardless, Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline communities are suffering because of the premium model. Most of the time, I can't find a decent server with all of the DLC for Battlefield Hardline, which makes me question why the hell I bought it in the first place. As a result, the premium model actually works against itself in the long run. If fewer people play the game, the value of premium is significantly diminished. I'm not going to grudgingly play a game I don't like just because I bought premium for it. That's not going to happen. I mean, premium for Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 4 is basically worthless at this point. There's a reason EA has been literally giving away downloadable content for the most recent Battlefield games. Most players have moved on to other gaming experiences. Of course, EA doesn't seem to care. Even if you don't play the new maps but purchase premium, they still got their $50. It's this kind of complacency that sinks franchises and pisses off fans. By basing downloadable content on map packs, you're breaking up the community, and neither the people who purchased premium or those who didn't are happy about it. There needs to be a better solution. One of these options, and don't hate me for saying it, is microtransactions. This isn't new to the Battlefield franchise. You've had the option to buy battle packs for a while now. There are also shortcut kits for different classes. Neither of these things annoy me. I've never once purchased a battle pack, nor do I feel like I have to. I have purchased things through microtransactions in other EA games like Dragon Age Inquisition and Mass Effect 3, and I don't regret doing that. Both of these games had free multiplayer maps, and it's a huge reason why they were popular for years after launch. I supported these games through microtransactions because I love them. EA needs to remember the cardinal rule of business here, that if people don't play your games, they're not purchasing any content, which means you aren't making any more money. And with Battlefield 1, there's a huge potential for unobtrusive microtransactions in multiplayer. There were lots of different countries that participated in World War I. I talked a bit about this in a previous video with Prodigio Pete, but it bears repeating. Each of these countries had their own divisions, uniforms, vehicles, and weapons, and soldiers did personalize items issued to them. Can you imagine wearing the same patch your great-grandfather wore at the Somme, or wearing the same uniform of one of the most decorated units in military history? That's cool, and it's already being done with Battlefield 1's pre-orders, and that's not required to enjoy the game. It's a personalization option, and it could be done similar to microtransactions in FIFA or Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Similarly, many soldiers painted their helmets in early examples of camouflage. Some engraved their weapons and equipment. Some made trench art as mementos. DICE has spoken a little bit about this kind of personalization and makes it sound like it will play a significant role in Battlefield 1. I'm totally fine with this. I think many people would enjoy this aspect as long as it doesn't shape up to be pay-to-play or glorified gambling like with Call of Duty supply drops. This model works in plenty of other games and is very successful. DICE and EA could also go the same route as Rainbow Six Siege's DLC. That game has free maps and modes, while players can pay extra for new characters. I'm wondering if this is what may happen with the announcement of the French as downloadable content for Battlefield 1. This, much like any other historically based DLC, kinda has a moral debate to it since real people died for these countries. There is, of course, always a third option, which is none of the above. You're welcome to tell me in the comments what you think EA and DICE should do instead of the premium model. What a lot of players won't put up with is a combination of both. Having both premium and microtransactions is obnoxious, and again, it further devalues premium in itself. It's marketed as an all-in-one experience, and when it's not, we're not exactly happy. It's been done to death in Call of Duty, and it does exist in Battlefield to an extent. With Call of Duty poised to make a weak entry into its franchise and follow the same tired and hated model of DLC, it's more important than ever for DICE and EA to let premium die, especially since cross-platform play is on the horizon. Gamers support games they love. Just trust us. The gaming community wants to play together. Let us play together. Hopefully somebody over at EA or DICE will watch this video, so tell me your experiences with premium in the comments. What's your opinion? I want to know. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching.